guys, it's Remarkable Hipster here, and welcome back to today's episode of The Casual Nerd. I'm so happy to be back. You guys have no idea. My computer is finally back to working order. Finally. And also, I have a new mic. I'm going to be doing a review on the new Razer Mini. It's the Siren Mini that just came out, and I'm really excited to do a review on this. It actually sounds really good. I did a test run with it a few days ago actually for Halloween. That video that you guys saw, which by the way, thank you guys for the love on that video, I really appreciate it. That had the new microphone, so I'm really eager to see how this works out. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if you guys give it like a 10 out of 10 coffee mugs, because I cannot wait for you guys to see this review. Also, let me know if it needs to be louder or not. I put it a little bit up in post so that way you guys can hear me. I mean, I'm already predicting what I'm going to be doing, and this is me filming me. Not in post yet, me. Hi, post-production Ariel here. Yes, I did have to turn it up just a little bit. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming. So we're gonna watch the reveal of the new Xbox fridge. They ran with that joke. They did. Let's do it. Xbox Series X fridge world premiere. Let's get this bread. 4K trailer. Alright. That's massive. Like, bro, that's massive. That is that's fucking massive. I'm really happy that they ran with this joke, honestly. I'm really happy that they did. God, think of how much material they had to use in order to just make the box. Not the fridge, you know, forget about the fridge, you know, just the box, how they had to use so much material. Oh, I love the side-by-side screen editing, that's really good. It's really simple too, but it's really good. Power your dreams. Halo, the poster boy. We all know how Halo is doing right now. No tea, no shade. Oh, that kid. That's like creaking sound. Stuff like that. That's the kind of sound that you hear whenever it's Halloween time, and you're like waiting for the monster approaching. No? Okay. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh. They actually pulled it out of the fridge. All of those jokes. And they actually made it into a fridge. I love it. It's great. I love it. But who wants to get the fridge? Me. I do. I want that fridge. That looks great. So how many terabytes of storage does it have? Oh, that's great. Already stocked fridge. I mean, that's how it's gonna come to your house. With all that monster.
Hello, Night City. This does not look good.
Oh my gosh, Assassin's Creed. Wait a second.
You must be on quite the journey.
I see what they're doing. Oh,
where are we?
they're putting in all the food from the different games. I love that.
My way.
The line between light and dark.
That makes my heart happy. I love that so much.
Get ready.
London, the first city in the world to be.
They already have like an Xbox inside the fridge. Oh, for the esports. Yes, really glad. Why is there a rotting tomato in there? No, it's not rotting. It's Gears of
Tomatoes.
Gears of War. And since they partnered up with Bethesda, they have Doom on there. That makes me so happy. Oh my god. Okay. Go. I love that. I love it so much. This is that size difference though. Oh my god. I love that. That's so great. That's epic. That is everything. That is everything. Coming to a console home near you. I love that so much. That is epic. So that was a trailer release for the Xbox fridge, which you can actually enter into to get in a contest. I might have entered to get that. It's fun. I really love that they have such a lighthearted attitude toward it, and they're just like, you know what, we're gonna turn this joke into an actual thing. We're gonna make an actual fridge, just FYI. So let's get into some actual PS5 news on the other side of everything. Which, by the way, 8 days until the new Xbox comes out. Just want to put that out there. 8 days. And yes, expect an unboxing. Not of that grandiose magnitude of the fridge, but you know, expect an unboxing. It states here in the article that PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan on making PS5 more successful than the PS4, and quote, "I've done them all, and this has easily been the most extraordinary PlayStation launch of any of them." It states here in the article that over the past few weeks, PlayStation head Jim Ryan has received more than his usual share of emails. From the moment PS5 sold out, within minutes, there has been people clamoring to get a hold of one for launch day, and who better to help him get one than the guy in charge. That bit is not surprising. Ryan has been around for the launch of every PlayStation there has ever been. He's used to this. But what has taken PlayStation CEO by surprise are the types of people who are sending the emails. It states here in quote that the pre-orders went live. Every day I open my inbox to some very emotional and heart-wrenching emails from lots of people, Ryan says. But so many of them are from people in the mid-50s who say they've been PlayStation gamers since 1995, and they've been asking us to help them get a hold of a PS5. I'm astonished at the number of people who are like that and writing to me. It's really taken me back. It's indicated that demographically, the age profile is expanding rapidly, and at the same time I get emails from really young gamers, frequently beautifully written, that are written in the 53-year-old gamers. They're just as passionate, just as interested, and just as excited by PlayStation as somebody who is old enough to be their father. This makes me really kind of like really happy, honestly, to see that that's happening. And it goes further into the article, but I just want to say that, gaming is beyond generation. It's beyond anything. It's the emotions that are attached to it. It's the camaraderie that people have whenever they see their favorite game or their favorite era of gaming. It's really become such a communal thing. And I love the fact that people of their 50s, people in their teens, and even, preteens, it's something that we can all come together and say, hey, this is our favorite title. This is our favorite way to play gaming. We like tank controls. I'm never going to say I like tank controls. We like different kinds of control work. We like VR. It's all an expansion of the communal aspect of it. Now it goes further into the article by stating that this isn't Ryan gloating about the sheer popularity of the PlayStation brand. It's actually part of a conversation about how PlayStation 5 might be able to outsell the PS4, which now has shipped over 114 million consoles worldwide. Hot damn. Sony CFO Huriko Totki said during company's second quarter earnings call that the company is committed to surpassing the PS4 has achieved, and it's not going to be an easy feat. It certainly won't, and that's the thing that people have to realize. People would stop chopping wood over there and let me talk. So let's get into the second article, which is a fan-made version of Among Us, but it's in VR. It states here in the article that Among Us has never been more immersive. One player has created a mod that emulates the popular Deception game in a free-to-play MMO VR chat. VR chat, much like Roblox Fortnite Creative Mode, lets players design their own game modes and characters. A modder named Jar recreated Among Us in VR so that crew members could have more intimate murders experiences. I'm all about the creation of something new, but to have a more intimate murder experience. This is cool, don't get me wrong, this is cool. I'm just picking on them, but still, it's like, to have a more intimate murder experience, that's problematical. That's so problematical, you have no idea. Let's make an intimate murder experience. You go for the head, I'll attack the limbs. So next up in gaming news, we're going to talk about EA. They're being sued. What a shock. States here in the header that Electronic Arts is being sued for an unlicensed illegal gambling. Something called loot boxes. I know this should have been on Halloween. It's terrifying. Now, it states here in the article that after a similar lawsuit was filed in California, video game publisher EA is facing more legal action in the form of class action lawsuits filed in Canada. The joint plaintiff Mark Sutherland and Sean Moore assert that the Criminal Code of Canada prohibits unlawful gaming, betting, lotteries, and games of chance that are a mechanic called loot boxes fit the description. Loot boxes are used in more than 60 games published by EA and are rampant in the industry as a whole, including mobile games, major sports games releases like Madden NFL, FIFA, and the NHL series, and more. You can spend real money on an item that was redeemed and has more randomized chances to contain further series of virtual items. It comes from loot boxes having no guarantee of containing items of a certain value. You spend money in the hopes of getting an item of value in an item you want, which sounds an awful like gambling. Which the gambling issue needs to be controlled with the younger population. It really does. But this is people's choice. If you are of age, meaning over the age of 18, in certain countries, you have the right to do anything you damn well please. They shouldn't be putting lawsuits on something of where it's someone's freedom of choice. If they want to spend all their money, let them spend all their hard-earned money on something that may not further advance them in their life in any way. Now, it continues on stating that since EA doesn't hold gambling license in either region, the plaintiffs are from British Columbia and Ontario. Demore are seeking damages and is also being filed on behalf of any other Canadian customer who purchased directly or indirectly a loot box on an EA title. For me, this is like boo-hoo pity case, because this is nonsense. This should not be filed at all. Gambling, yes, it's a problem. This is why you have people to help you. This is why you have different types of meetings that you can go to, kind of like AA meetings. But in all honesty, this is up to the person. This is not up to a company to feel responsible for the negligence of your monetary throwaways, if you will. It is up to the person to do what they will with their own money. If somebody's going to file a complaint or file a case based on whichever country you're in, that's fine, but at the end of the day, it's kind of silly. I mean, like, if their laws dictate that, then cool, whatever. But I don't know. For personally me, I find it silly that they're filing a case against EA, because while they have had it coming, they've had it coming for different reasons, not just for loot boxes. I think loot boxes are a great way for a company to make money. Yes. Okay, don't at me, alright? I feel like loot boxes really genuinely have their place, alright? Loot boxes aren't the end of the world. They aren't the thing that's going to destroy us all, okay? We have more important things to worry about than people having loot boxes and attaining loot boxes. I could go into this forever. I have gone into this in separate things. If you guys want me to make a dedicated video about loot boxes, let me know down in the comments below. So let's go into the next article, where we're going to be talking about how Ubisoft has pushed back some of its titles. This is like year of the delays, but it's understandably so. Ubisoft has pushed two of its biggest games into 21 and 2022 fiscal year, meaning we won't see them until April at the earliest. Now, it states here in the article that Ubisoft has pushed two of its biggest games, Far Cry and Rainbow Six Quarantine, out of the current fiscal year. We'll see them coming sometime between April 2021 and March of 2022. During an earnings call, CFO Frederick Dugut narrowed the timeline slightly, saying the company expects both to hit the first half of the fiscal year. The company announced delays as part of the recent financial earnings statement. It's also updated the expectations to reflect of two high contribution titles, which it says were delayed due to production challenges related to work from home. This year has been so damaging for a lot of game companies, not just reputation-wise, but because of COVID, because so many of them are pushing it back, not to the fault of their own, but because so many of them are in this hustle and crunch mode that they're trying to get the game out on time, but they're also trying to do the best that they can to deliver you guys a really amazing product. Now, this falls in line perfectly with the next news that we're going to be talking about, the final article for today, which is CD Projekt Red's share price falling 25% in the last 2 months amid the news of the mandatory crunch and another Cyberpunk 2077 delay, which the game will be out December of this year on the 10th. Now, it states here in the article that as Games Industry Biz notes, CD Projekt Red's share price peaked in late August with a market cap of 42.4 billion Polish zloty, which is about US 10.7 billion. The individual share price was just under 461 zloty per share, or $116 US. Subsequently, the studio instituted mandatory extra hours to complete work on Cyberpunk 2077 and then announced a delayed release date. The share price dropped 331 zloty and currently at 335 zloty, which is about $85 USD. There's a lot going on, and the thing is that, you know, we have to be cogent and we have to be respectful of a lot of these delays. The amount of just disgusting mannerisms I've seen come out of gaming, like the gaming community and gamers in general, over the news of the delay, it just sickens me. But you guys, that's it for me. If y'all like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below, because I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and double uploads on Friday. Stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video, where we are going to be reviewing the game The Convenience Store. See you guys then. Peace.